Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great weekend. I came outside today to talk to you about something. I'm here at the creek and it kind of gives you an idea. After all the snowfall that we have, the water is rushing pretty good. And it just reminded me a good analogy for life. You know, there's always the waves to ride, if you will. So one minute you might be flying high, accolades galore, lots of accomplishments, you know, some of the highlights of our lives. And in another minute, the waves might be crashing on you and you feel like it's just so hard to carry on. So I wanted to touch base with you on that today because I know in particular the pandemic has felt that way at times. For some of us, it might have felt like a slow meandering, slow passage of time where we felt like our lives were disrupted or on hold and not normal, whatever normal was, I'm still not sure. For others, it might have felt like a rush, an onslaught of fear, doubt, and uncertainty that we thought would subside with the tide, but hasn't yet really done that. So I know as a parent, I feel like with my kids, it's so important to try to build a sense of resiliency so that they can weather whatever life's challenges might come up in the future. So I want to ask you today, how much time you're spending building that resiliency in yourself. And I'll give you 3 suggestions to consider. Number 1, ask for help. You are never alone when facing life's challenges, and there is always an answer, there's always a way out. And if you can't see it, ask for help. Reach out to anyone. I have a very dear friend who I lost to suicide a couple years back, and it still breaks my heart that she couldn't reach out to me or anyone else in her time of need. So please, if it's starting to feel like a desperate situation, you don't have to do it alone. Reach out to someone, please. Number 2, I would say to just keep perspective. Those waves that you're riding, whether it's the ups or downs, they are building your character. Think about it like gold that's being refined. You will come out on the other side of it with more perspective and wisdom and be better off for it if you can just push through. And number 3, on that note, there is a way to kind of speed up the time and effort it takes to get to that other side. There are specific strategies that you can use to break out of the funk that you're in. And some of the 2 flavors that we often come into contact with is number 1, ruminating in something negative that happened in the past, kind of replaying that story over and over in our mind, which just makes us sink further and further into the emotions that surround it. And number 2, catastrophizing what may happen in the future, whatever circumstance we're facing, assuming that worst case scenario is just around the corner, also not so healthy. And remember, every emotion is for feeling, so we're not going to try to stuff those emotions, but really having strategies to recognize them and work through them faster so you can get to that other side and celebrate being through that challenge that you're facing. So as always, you know I am wishing for you greater resilience day by day. And in particular, if this pandemic or any other life challenge has got you down, please don't stay quiet. Reach out for help. I would love to talk anytime. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Until we meet again.